Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there lived a girl whose heart was kind and beautiful. But her mother died when she was young, and her father married another woman with 2 daughters, not knowing that they all had evil, selfish hearts. Sadly, her father died as well, and her cruel stepmother made her a slave in her own house. "Cinderella, you may not sit with us anymore."
Yeah, go clean up the house. Oops, looks like a messy table. Hurry and clean it up, serving girl.
The girl's evil stepmother always let her daughters shop and have fun, but made her do all the dirty housework like a slave. Her cruel stepmother and selfish stepsisters mocked her name. When she was tired, she would sit by the fireplace cinders to stay warm, and they would call her Cinderella. One fine morning, they received an invitation from the palace.
In honor of the prince, a grand ball shall be held in the royal palace. Every girl eligible for marriage is invited.
Cinderella's stepmother forced her to help prepare her stepsisters for the ball with all the nicest clothes and jewelry. "Now, girls, you must try to win the heart of the prince so he will marry you."
Well, why can't I come? All the girls eligible for marriage are invited.
"Really? Is this the outfit you're going to wear to the ball?" When the day for the ball had arrived, Cinderella was left alone at home. She was very sad because of her cruel stepmother and selfish sisters. And just then, a bright light appeared in the fireplace, and the light changed into a beautiful fairy. And Cinderella was very surprised because the fairy was her mother.
Mother?
"Hello, my darling. You, too, will go to the ball at the palace."
Really? But how?
"With my help, darling. Just gather up your kitty cat, 7 little mice, and the biggest pumpkin you can find from the garden." With a wave of her wand, the fairy transformed the pumpkin into a beautiful horse carriage. She then turned her magic wand to the mice. One of the mice became the driver, and the other 6 turned into beautiful white horses. Now it's your turn.
I look like a princess. But Mother, I do not know how to dance. What if the prince asks me to?
Don't worry, Cinderella. Take these magic slippers, which will make you the best dancer at the ball. Go and dance with the prince. But the magic will only last until midnight, my dear. So you must leave the ball before the clock strikes 12 midnight.
Yes, thank you so much, Mother. I will come before midnight, I promise. Mother, will I be able to see you again?
I'm always by your side. As Cinderella entered the palace with elegant dress and beautiful heart, all heads turned towards her. Even her stepsisters could not recognize her. But the prince noticed her immediately, and his parents, the king and queen, were also impressed with her and liked her immediately.
Now that's what I call a princess.
The handsome prince asked Cinderella to dance. Her magic slippers made the dancing so easy, like she was floating on air. The stepmother and her daughters were shocked by her beauty and were angry with jealousy, wanting the prince for themselves. Cinderella was so happy that she didn't notice how fast the time had passed and forgot that the magic would end at midnight. Then she noticed a clock in the royal ballroom, and she remembered. It was almost midnight, so she ran away from the prince and ran down the stairs to her carriage. But as she ran, her magic slipper slipped off her foot. Cinderella did not have enough time to turn around and get it. The prince ran after Cinderella, but could not catch her. He found her magic slipper lying on the stairs.
I command that the owner of this slipper is found as soon as possible. Search the entire countryside.
The prince's servants traveled the entire country, knocking on every door and asking every young girl to try on the slipper. But the slipper did not fit anyone. When the prince's servants arrived at Cinderella's house, both the stepsisters tried very hard to put the slipper on.
Ow! Push harder!
Yes, my daughter's feet are just a little swollen today. Push harder! But the prince's servants could see that the slipper did not fit either of them. Cinderella opened the door to find out what was going on, and the captain of the servants saw her.
Come out, young lady. You must try on this slipper.
As soon as Cinderella put on the slipper, the men knew that it belonged to her, because the slipper fit her foot just perfectly.
Young lady, you must come with us at once. The prince has been searching for you and is waiting.
The prince's men took Cinderella to the palace. When the prince saw Cinderella, he immediately recognized her and was very happy to see her. He knelt on his knee and asked her to marry him.
Will you marry me, my princess?
Cinderella accepted the prince's proposal and was so very happy. And they lived happily ever after. But Cinderella often wondered, how strange that my slipper didn't lose its magic. I am always by your side.
Mother, of course. Thank you so much.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray! Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray! Hooray! If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray! Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, say ha ha! Ha ha! If you're happy and you know it, say ha ha! Ha ha! If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, say ha ha! Ha ha! Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together